All right, Beer Night followers, welcome back to Beer Night episode 22, the movies and TV show segments. Let me open my non-alcoholic
How are those
beer.
non-alcoholic beers
They're-
treating you?
They're garbage. Who drinks this stuff? People that can't drink it with probably health reasons, maybe. I don't know. But
Or
yeah,
people trying to get sober,
sober, maybe.
alcoholics.
Yeah. Still,
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel sorry for you guys. I really do. I feel something for you. This one is the IPA version of the well-being.
Well, it's even called well-being.
Well-being.
There
yeah,
you go.
There you go.
I'm glad we picked all that up on the mic right there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, gotta have the sounds coming right at you. Movies and TV shows. What have we been watching lately? We watch, you listen. You want to go? You want to start? Since I always start and take up the whole segment on this. Actually.
So I just saw Across the Spider-Verse today. Can you stop that shit, please?
It's actually frozen. They got a little ice. Sorry.
Go away from the mic.
Yeah.
So I saw Across the Spider-Verse today.
Yes. How do you like it?
Fucking excellent, man.
Yeah.
Like, just so good. So good. It might be better than Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah?
It might be better. Like, it's got a very, very Empire Strikes Back type feel to it. To me. Like, that kind of, that epic kind of sequel that's also a little bit darker. A little bit more going on. Solid cliffhanger at the end, too. So, highly recommend it.
Got some post-credit scenes. No post. Okay.
No post-credit scenes, but you don't really need it. It
Yeah.
doesn't really need
does
it.
its job in the movie.
Yeah.
Hopefully to watch that next week. Hopefully my town will bring it in so I can watch the damn thing. Anything else? What else have you been watching, Chris?
So I've recently finished Tulsa King.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
No, it's
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, I think.
With
Sylvester Stallone, yeah.
I've been wanting to catch that.
It's pretty cool. Like, it's got some hokey, cheesier elements, but Stallone is great. He's great as kind of an old kind of mobster.
Yeah.
He's just got so much attitude and so much charisma. Like, he just kind of kills it. He certainly carries the show.
Yeah.
But it's just fun. Like, it's just kind of a fun show. It's fun to see him kind of cut loose and have kind of an attitude and be like a tough guy again.
Yeah.
And he pulls it off well, even as an old man. He still is kind of believable as this mob kind of tough guy. He's very old school. Like, he's kind of dealing with like the newer elements in the mob, the younger guys that want to take over, and like the old lion, so to speak. It's fun. It's a good, fun, solid show. And other than that, I went back and started watching Daredevil again because I need to get prepared.
You're gonna be waiting a while. Writer's strike.
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna watch the whole whole Defenders saga.
Oh, you did.
Which is like 14 seasons.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So I'm excited.
Good luck with that.
I'm excited about Black Mirror coming back too.
I know. I didn't know. Yeah. I saw that like a couple days ago. I'm like, why did I start watching other shows? I should have rewatched Black Mirror. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it'll be. I'm always excited. Black Mirror is really good stuff.
Yeah. I had no idea it was back at all.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's coming. It's coming. Yes. So you know what also has been fucking great? I've been watching Beavis and Butt-head.
Oh, you've been watching that,
dude?
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious.
I haven't caught any of it. I've been wanting to, but I haven't.
Watch it now. It's
so
funny.
The new season, yeah. The new season.
Well, it's two seasons now. Now they're in the second season.
Season.
So they already had the first one. Now they're in the second one, and it's so fucking funny. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, it's just Mike Judge. Hats off to you, bro, because it's just it's absolutely hilarious. The story segments are great and classic Beavis and Butt-head shenanigans, but then the video segment where they commentate on
what are they watching?
Music videos, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and it's just fucking hilarious. Like, it's so funny. It's just it's almost funnier than it ever has been. I watched Beavis and Butt-head since the start.
Yeah.
Since the very beginning, way back on MTV. and it's almost funnier than it ever has been. I really liked when he brought it back in the early mid 2000s. I don't remember the exact
I think
date.
it was 2010s
Okay,
ish.
so
I think it was around there.
way more
They
than mid
were
2000s.
they were reviewing like MTV
Reality
shows or something like
It was great.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And they only did one season, and apparently it wasn't all that successful. But
Yeah.
it was really funny at the time,
Yeah.
and it was hilarious. And the segments they were doing on the reality TV shows, like 16 and Pregnant and stuff like that, and it was so funny. But I think it just keeps getting better. Like now, it's just laugh out loud. It's just a laugh right.
Yeah.
Every episode is it's so funny. Those two idiots are just so fucking classic. Like I think it's what the world needs right now.
Did you watch
It's
the
Beavis and Butt-head shenanigans.
Yeah.
I did watch
the movie? Yeah,
Yes.
I watched the movie.
It's great.
It's great.
If you think that's hilarious, watch the show.
No, I'll watch the show.
Because
No,
it's just as the show is just as funny. It's just as
Oh, you know what I did? I canceled my Paramount Plus.
funny. Bring it back just for that. Just for that.
I forgot.
Just
I
binge
got
the
like,
shit out of it.
14 days.
Yeah,
Maybe
just
I'll-
binge
maybe I'll
binge the
binge
shit
it.
out of it, and then
There you
it'll be
go.
done.
There you go. I'll do that. Anything else, buddy? Good movies. Shows. I got a bunch. Load.
I'm kind of. So I watched the new Shazam movie. It was
Yeah.
pretty underwhelming, unfortunately, because the first one was great. Second one was just underwhelming. It
Yeah.
wasn't bad per se. It was just underwhelming. I wanted more out of it, and it was just kind of lacking in the story department compared to the first one. just kind of like, boring sounds like a strong word, but it was almost boring. Like it was just kind of,
lackluster and
yeah, sure,
kind of-
mediocre.
Yeah.
Mediocre is really the word. It was just average, just very average,
Yeah.
very
Alright.
average. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Did you watch Creed 3?
Did
see
not
that?
yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Good.
Really.
Good movie. Solid. Good movie.
I need to watch it because
I loved it a lot. It's good.
I'm a big Rocky guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there. There's another
Yeah.
one over here. You can't really see it because it's kind of hidden in the shadows, but that's a Rocky poster on the top of the Philadelphia steps.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a gigantic Rocky nerd. I literally could probably recite every line from every movie. And I love the Creed movies too. I love the Creed movies. I wasn't like Creed 2, I was day one at the theater.
Yeah.
Creed 3, not as much just because it doesn't have Rocky in it. That doesn't mean that
Yeah.
I'm biased against the movie. I'm not going to see it because I still really want to see it. So I'm glad that you endorse it because I do really want to see it.
Good.
So
It's
and it
good.
got great reviews.
Yeah.
So
What else? John Wick 4. You had to see this.
of course.
God, man, what an epic
course.
fucking movie. Just epic as fuck.
John
That-
Wick 3 was epic as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
it's like, how do you even top that? Like,
The staircase scene
Yeah.
is just. I'm sitting there like, is he ever gonna get up that staircase? Like, my God.
it's like a video game. Like,
Yeah.
but like in a cool way, not in
Yeah,
like a shitty
Yeah.
movie way.
And in I think it was 3 hours, and the 3 hours flew by. It was really solid, especially
It's-
the ending too.
And I like the beginning when he has the nunchucks and he keeps putting them
Oh,
around
yeah,
his neck.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
cool, John Wick.
John Wick.
It's just fun.
Badass,
It's fun.
cool motherfucker, right
Well, and like again, like when I saw John Wick 3, I was like, well, I thought they stepped it up big time with John Wick 2.
there. Yeah,
And then I saw John Wick 3, I'm like, holy shit! I mean, what are you gonna do from here?
yeah.
And then you get John Wick 4. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, just
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
it is,
lot,
it
but
is.
in a good way. It's a lot.
Mhm.
It's awesome, pure awesomeness.
I watched Your Honor season 2 on Showtime. That's with
Bryan Cranston.
yes, Brian.
So
Season 2 was awesome.
really, because
Loved it.
season 1 got very mixed reviews.
Oh, I mean, it's season 1. It's great storytelling. It's fucking fantastic. So, if you don't know, it's pretty much about Brian's. I forget his name in the show. He's a judge.
His son, right?
No, he's a judge, and his son accidentally kills a mobster's son, and like through like a driving accident, and he takes off, and it's like hit and run. And the judge decides to take the fall for it, or like he doesn't. Not yet. Not at the beginning. Like they like blame someone else, and this whole mob thing
Yeah.
with it, and then the judge has to try and maneuver things around, try and keep this lie to protect his son. And the first season is amazing. It's great storytelling. It's
Really?
kind of like leaves you. Each episode leaves you on a good cliffhanger, wanting to continue to watch it. And then the shocking end to season 1 leads into season 2, which is just Ryan does a fucking fantastic acting job.
He's a
in
great
season
actor.
2.
Obviously, he's a great
And
actor,
it's
yeah.
just the storytelling in season 2 also top notch, amazing. I loved it a lot.
So, talking about Bryan Cranston, did you ever watch The Infiltrator?
No, I
You
didn't watch
should
that.
watch that.
Yeah,
Really good Bryan Cranston movie after Breaking Bad,
yeah.
where he plays an undercover DEA agent, I believe,
Mhm.
and it's really good, really well done, really interesting, and it's very very harrowing. It's
Yeah.
one of those undercover movies where you always feel like he's right on the edge of getting found out. So the whole time it's kind of like it's stressful, like you feel like he's about to get found out. It's really good,
Found out,
really
yeah.
good, really good. So there's an old show I've been watching. Told you about this previously. There's an old show I've been watching from Cinemax called Banshee, and I knew back when I had Cinemax when it was airing, I knew it existed, and just never really watched it because who watches Max shows? But it's like an action show, which makes sense. What it was like
Yeah.
why I was on Cinemax, and it stars Anthony Starr, which I did not know he was the star of this. For those of you who don't know, he plays Homelander in The Boys, which we're big Boys fans. It's a great
Did
show.
you watch season 3 yet?
Of course,
Good.
it was a long time ago. Old news.
Alright.
Great show.
Alright,
Great show. Soldier Boy, by the way, was great in that. So
Yeah,
as great as Homelander is, I thought Soldier Boy was maybe not just as great.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Starr does an amazing job as Homelander. He's one of the best villains. Like he's just so believable. Like he seems like a real fucking person.
Yeah, he does.
He really does. Like he
plays it
knocks,
to a T.
he knocks that out of the fucking
Mhm.
park. And so the guy he plays in Banshee, maybe not isn't quite as compelling, but it's the lead role. So I was like, oh, look, it's fucking Anthony Starr. Like he was in something before The
Yeah.
Boys.
I had no idea.
And he's the lead role, and he's very cool, and he definitely still you can tell he's a good actor,
Yeah,
right? He
yeah.
pulls it off well, but it's an action kind of over the top show, and it's about an escaped convict who takes over the role of sheriff in a small town. It's kind of an interesting premise, and madness ensues because obviously he's not like a normal sheriff. He's
Yeah.
very over the top and kind of just gruff and aggressive and just there's lots of violence and lots of sex and it's what
Cool.
you would expect out of a Cinemax show.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's entertaining. It's not exactly the most realistic thing you've ever seen. You watch and be like, yeah, the sheriff would never get away with this shit. It wouldn't be able to last very long. But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun and entertaining, and it kind of reminds me of something along the lines of like Roadhouse.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember Roadhouse, the
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze movie,
Yeah.
classic cheesy
course.
classic
Very
Patrick Swayze
cheesy.
movie.
Very cheesy.
It's like that kind
Yeah.
of, but not as cheesy. It's not quite that cheesy, but kind of the same kind of over the top kind of action. Guy in a small town that kind of makes waves, and
Gotcha.
blows everything
gotcha,
up. It's fun. It's fun. It's an entertaining show. Kind of a little bit older
Little
for
bit.
you guys.
Yeah. Cool. Watch Banshee, I guess. I know we haven't really talked about this in a while, but Bad Batch and The Mandalorian finished all that, ended very well. What'd you think about that?
Bad Batch is what happened? When did Bad Batch get so good?
Amazing.
Like it was always good. Don't get me wrong, but it was a little bit more low key, and then all of a sudden now it's like, okay, this is like
Yeah.
really deep and really good. And to me, it almost I want to say it overshadowed the Mandalorian. No way you can overshadow the Mandalorian is so popular and so big, but I felt like it packed a little bit more of an emotional punch than the Mandalorian did.
It had a really good storytelling.
It did.
Told a really good story.
And it just got deeper. Like
it's-
it took the stuff that they built up
Yeah.
in the first couple of seasons and
Yeah.
just took it deeper and darker
Yeah.
and just added more layers to it. And the Mandalorian felt a little bit more like a summer blockbuster, where it wasn't quite as deep. There wasn't as much meat there. It's still great, still super entertaining and really
Yeah.
fun, but it just didn't quite have as much meat on the bone.
Gotcha. And I feel like both those shows are like, a little bit subtle here. Well, especially the Bad Batch. they're trying to answer that one question. Somehow, trying to figure that out. Cloning, all that stuff, especially the Bad Batch. It's in the middle of like the whole cloning of Palpatine and
Well, they never
everything.
really talk about cloning Palpatine.
But
though.
they're getting to that. That's
Maybe.
how
According to
because
who?
they want that's whole they want that clone. The cloning.
Oh, you mean how
cloning
the Empire
and the
is
Empire
trying to,
straight
yeah,
the Empire
yeah.
they're
No, I
trying
got
to-
you. They're trying to
yeah.
get the cloning technology in.
Technology so they can clone Palpatine. And the
That's
Mandalorian,
right,
the Mandalorian's here, little bit here, subtle, but not as much.
I remember when they were talking about cloning the
Yeah,
Emperor
yeah,
and Bad Batch. Now that you mentioned, it,
yeah. Whatever. We did talk
so
a
many
little bit,
clones.
so many
Just
clones.
so many
We talk about a little bit of summer blockbusters. What kind of summer blockbuster movies are you looking forward to watching?
Are we going to do a draft? Is that what we're
We gonna do a draft? I guess we can.
You
do
talked
a
about
draft.
doing a summer blockbuster draft, and I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about this year.
I was talking about old movies, drafting old blockbuster summer movies, but he wants to talk.
Well,
current
because
shit,
everybody
so-
knows old movies are good. We already know that old movies are good.
but drafting fun. No zero
draft the
fun.
new
Sir.
ones.
NFL, no fun league here.
We could draft the new ones, make it
Draft-
more
yeah,
relevant.
Draft the new ones, fine. Let's do that. I got a coin flip here. You want to figure out who goes first?
Sure. Do it.
Sure. Let's see here. I'm gonna flip this coin. I don't know if any of you might not be able to see it, but pick heads or tails.
Heads.
All right. Flipping. We're flipping.
That's a hell of a flip. Look at that.
Hell of a flip.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
My goodness.
All right. You said heads, right?
Head.
What do we got here? It's heads. You go
It's
first.
heads. I get the number one pick.
Number one pick. What's your first pick for this?
All right,
new
let's see. So I
movie?
got to do a quick review here because I just got to remind myself exactly what we're dealing with
my
here.
God.
Answer your calm, John Spartan.
Okay.
Oh, you know what's not going to be on my.
Are we doing movies that we've already seen?
It can be either or.
Yeah.
Just based on summer movie schedule. That's
Alright.
it. You know what movie I just scrolled past that's not going to be on my draft board? White Men Can't Jump. What? The original.
The
is
original.
Great.
Yeah, it's great.
Great. Classic.
Very good.
Have you seen
Remake.
who's in the new one?
No, I just heard. I
Jesus.
heard they remade it. I don't
Fuck,
know.
it's that one, that douchebag that they make fun of on Beavis and Butt-head. It shows up in every music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So
Come
my
on,
number one
number one.
draft pick. Let me just. I already know what it is. I'm just going through this just to make sure that I don't have any second thoughts because we have we're on the clock, right? We're on the clock.
On the clock here. Hurry
So we're
the
on the clock. So
fuck
I don't hold on.
I feel like Roger Yell. Hurry the fuck up. Make your pick.
Oh shit! I just got another one. Oh shit! What's my number one? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It might be a
something.
trade here.
I got something. Okay, my number one pick
For summer blockbusters movies this year.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
All right. That was a good movie. I liked it a lot, actually.
Great
enjoyed
fucking
it.
movie.
Great. Good
And
emotional movie, too.
Yes, absolutely. James Gunn did a
Heart, man.
fantastic job.
Cry.
James Gunn did a fantastic job with the story and with the characters and with the action. Did you see it in 3D?
No.
You should have.
Yeah?
It was amazing in
3D?
The only reason I saw it in 3D is because I read 3D reviews and
Yeah.
it said it was amazing in 3D.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess we're seeing it in 3D.
It's so.
Saw it in 3D and it was amazing in 3D. The hallway scene,
Yeah.
the hallway fight scene.
Oh,
action
yeah.
scene
In 3D? In 3D?
oh my
Oh,
god, it was
yeah.
so great. But so many other great things. All the stuff with Adam Warlock in 3D was great. Him flying around nowhere and stuff, and everything. Just a great story, great movie. And even if I hadn't seen it, I still think it would be my number one pick. Guardians, Marvel. It's got to be at the top of the list.
it is.
It's got to be at least near the top.
Still
of the
my
list.
pick.
So,
All right.
What's your number one?
My number one, I'll go Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. My number one.
Yeah.
So
Great
I
movie.
haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited.
Great movie.
Really want to see it. So it says great. I'm ready for it. That'll be my number one. I'm ready to see that movie.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
that's a great pick, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
so glad that my number two pick snuck through. Number two, I'm taking Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Here you go. All right, you can take that. That's fine.
Yes, absolutely,
Yeah.
because I'm a big Mission Impossible fan.
Speaking of Mission Impossible,
Yeah.
we got this Blu-ray set here, six movie edition here. I'll get to that in a little bit, probably after our draft, but it's
So
here. It might be given away.
I'm good with this draft. I'm good because
Yeah.
you give me Guardians Volume 3 and Mission Impossible:
Yeah.
Dead Reckoning Part 1 as my as.
All right,
pretty
all right,
good.
all right,
I'm
all right.
pretty good.
You pretty solid?
Yeah, what's
That's
your
fine,
number two
fine.
pick?
My number 2 pick, I'll pick The Flash.
The
The
Flash.
Flash is my number 2. Yes, sir.
Flash.
I'm pretty excited to see this.
I don't know, man. That's a risky pick at number 2 because it could flop.
It could flop. I think the trailers look pretty awesome. I love Batman. Batman's great. I don't know. Screw the Flash. Give me Batman. I don't know. But I
What the
think,
fuck are you talking about? Screw Batman. Give me more of the Flash. We've seen
whatever.
enough of Batman. Bat
Michael
dick.
Keaton as Batman. I'm loving it.
No, you
Can't
can't.
wait.
Were you a big
Michael
fan of
Keaton.
Batman and Batman Returns?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I love that. Michael Keaton is the Batman.
Really? And,
Ah.
yeah, except for when you were watching the Christian Bale Batman
Yeah,
movies,
maybe,
and you're like,
maybe.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Great.
Yeah, that's my number 2. What's your number 3?
I'm going with. I had to second guess this one for a
Yeah.
second because I had one, but then I switched it.
Hmm.
Oppenheimer, my number 3 pick.
What is that?
Oppenheimer, the new Chris Nolan movie with Cillian Murphy about the.
Oh
atomic
yeah,
bomb.
yeah. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah.
pretty
That's
good.
that.
Does look
To me,
good.
that's a little bit of a sleeper
Yeah.
pick because it's gonna be successful because all Chris Nolan movies are successful.
Yeah.
No matter of how successful it is, and it looks like a great movie to me too.
Mhm.
Like it looks like it's gonna be just top tier, great Chris Nolan movie on the level of Inception
Yeah.
or Interstellar, all of his Tenet, and all of his great movies. Memento. I can't wait to see it.
Memento.
And I love Cillian Murphy. I'm a big fan of his. Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
I've been,
Peaky
yeah,
Blinders.
I've been a big
Speaking
fan
of which,
his for a long time.
I'll get off topic. I did watch season 1, Peaky Blinders. Solid. I like it.
You only have season 1?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
just started it.
It's a fucking great
It's
show.
good show.
Great show. It
show.
only gets better too.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty excited to watch
Yeah.
season 2. All right, my number 3 pick. I'm gonna go Blue Beetle. Go Blue Beetle. I'm
Interesting.
pretty.
Look at you with the DC movies, man.
Yeah, DC. It looks really good, actually. It has
I
the
think it looks better than the
karate,
Flash.
Karate Kid guy in there from
Cobra Kai.
yeah, Cobra Kai. Whatever, same thing.
Sholo,
yeah.
Sholo, whatever his last
Yeah,
name is.
he's the Blue Beetle. It looks pretty sick. I'm pretty excited. This one, I think it's like at tail end of the summer too.
It is
out.
August.
Yeah, like August. So we got a ways away, but looks good. That's my number 3.
I think it looks better than the Flash.
The
You know
Flash,
why?
You think why?
This is not jerking off Batman. It's
come
just
on,
it's
Batman.
perfect.
Give me Batman.
More Batman. Yeah, that's all we need.
Yeah.
So my number 4 draft pick. This
Mm-hmm.
one fell down the board a little bit. It's falling down the board, and I'm snagging it.
All right.
Snagging it.
Snag it away from.
Indiana Jones
That's fine. You can watch that.
and the
crap.
Dial of Destiny. It's Indiana Jones, man.
Mhm.
Like to me, that's a value pick at number
Yeah.
4. Value. Like if I could get it at number 5, then I would have taken it at number 5.
Yeah.
But I'll take it at number 4. It's fine. It's a value pick to me. That's gonna be a big movie. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it'll be big.
My treasure. Number
It's better than
4.
anything you got at number 4.
Number 4. Go Gran Turismo.
Yeah, see, it's
The
definitely better.
movie.
It's definitely better than your number 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go number 4. And it's not a very good movie. I like the trailer actually. It looks interesting. It looks
I love the game.
the movie looks really cool though. I think the racing in it's pretty badass.
Hopefully,
Hopefully it's not all CGI. It didn't look the trailer looked like it was CGI. It looked pretty real. So I'm excited for that. That's my number 4. What about your number
so now we're
5?
getting into the deep
We're getting
cuts here.
deep cuts.
My number 5 is going to be the Little Mermaid. No,
Oh
no,
my
no, we're not
God.
doing that.
Ooh.
No. But I do have something. Let me just make sure this is my. See, I'm on the clock, and I'm going to take my time on the clock because I want to make sure that I get this right.
All right.
Barbie. No,
Oh, that looks
no. I'm okay. It might be good. but
Boogeyman,
I'm not,
the
I'm not,
Boogeyman. Pick
not
the
into it.
Boogeyman.
Not into it at all. So, no. Give me a minute here. Give me a minute. Patience, grasshoppers. Okay, I got it. I got it. Where'd it go? Got it. I remember what it is.
Just doing it. Come on.
It's the number 5 pick. Come on, like you gotta
5,
temper your
Miss-
expectations here.
Mr. Mr. Relevant.
So-
Mr. Relevant.
Okay, I was, and I don't care if I give this away to you because
Mhm.
you can have it as your. I was gonna say Transformers,
Ugh.
but no, I'm taking Pixar for the win. I'm gonna go Elemental.
Yeah. All right.
Elemental is my number 5 pick.
Take that
Pixar
one.
Pixar makes great movies. It's undeniable. Fuck Disney. Pixar makes great movies. Period.
Okay. There you go.
Have you seen a Pixar movie that's been bad yet?
Wow.
No. Every one of them is
No.
like, okay, it's pretty, even Cars 2.
Cars 2's good.
It's like it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Now Cars 1 and Cars 3 are better, but Cars 2 is like, that's probably their worst movie, and like, it's still better than a lot of Disney.
My number 5. I'm kind of torn here. Does Netflix movies count? As,
Extraction?
Extraction. 2?
Extraction 2. I
Yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one.
I'll take Extraction 2.
I like it.
Yeah. Did you see the first one? Yeah.
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 I think this. I'm excited for this.
I am
second one.
too.
I'm
I am
excited.
too.
Now, here's the thing: is you can't necessarily not that we're gonna be able to track who had a more successful draft or anything.
No.
The only way we could track it is by box office numbers.
Yeah.
and which you can't do with Extraction. So I
No.
guess
technically.
you lose.
I mean, if I don't do Extraction, I'll
I
I'll
guess
go
that
ahead
means
and
you
do
lose.
Fast X.
I guess that
Oh,
means
what? Lose what? I'm gonna get that back tonight.
you lose.
Get that back.
No, Extraction's better than
Yeah,
Fast,
yeah.
Fast X for sure. Fast X will make more money,
Yeah.
absolutely, but
Mhm.
Extraction's gonna be a better movie. No, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the
Yes.
second one for sure. Because the first one was really good.
Yes, it
I
was.
enjoyed it.
Excited
quite
for
a
that
bit.
one. Speaking of box office, so I showed you guys this Mission Impossible collection here. 6 movies Blu-ray set. I'm gonna give this away to anyone that can guess the Flash movie box office first weekend.
So
First
close,
weekend box
closest
office.
to the pin,
Closest-
right?
Closest to the pin.
So
Who can guess the box office first weekend numbers?
should we
Put
throw
it
out
in the
our
comments.
Should we throw out our own guesses?
I'll throw
or
in my
or
own
just
guess.
let- or
I'm
just let
gonna
them
go.
do it?
We'll throw in ours. Give them a
Okay.
parameter of what to.
Well, they
expect.
could either listen to us or not.
I
mean,
know,
they could just-
whatever they want. It's their choice to listen to us. I'm telling you to fucking listen to us. But
No, they can do their
No.
own. You might be wrong.
I'm gonna go 180 million first weekend.
What the
opening
fuck? Are
weekend.
you out of your goddamn mind?
Nope.
You don't follow box office a lot,
No.
do you?
180.
There's no way it's
Yeah.
making 180. It's not making half that. It's not gonna make half that. No, it's not gonna crack.
got
It's not
Batman.
gonna
It
crack
is.
100 million. Not.
Okay.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Alright.
I'm gonna go 80. I'll
You
go
go
$100
$80
million less.
Alright.
It'll go 80 million, and it'll struggle to get there.
Yeah.
Struggle.
Alright.
So-
Anyone that can come close, guess, put it in the comments. I'll put this part up on TikTok, on Instagram, and a little quick video on YouTube too as well. Put your guesses in.
180 million.
180 million is my guess. You know
Do
why?
you know what movies make 180 million?
Batman movie.
No, they don't. What Batman movies ever made 180 million?
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't follow box
I
office. You have
don't-
no
I
idea
don't
what you're
really
talking
don't.
about.
I think it'll be
No,
close.
no Batman movie opens with 180 million.
No.
None. Not a single fucking one. Not even close.
Well, don't listen to me.
Yeah,
Apparently,
no, don't. 180 million for the Flash, for a DC brand that's faltering.
Fast X made 89 million.
Yes,
I
and you're
think.
expecting the Flash to make
Yes,
$100 million more than that.
Yes.
No, no, the Flash will struggle to do Fast X
No,
money.
no.
It will. It will.
All right.
Because it's a faltering DC property. Everybody knows DC property is in shambles right now because they're not continuing any of this universe. And the only thing they're trying to rely on is jerking you off about Michael Keaton to get you to come out to the theater, and it's not going to work. It's not going to break 100 million.
I think
180 million? 180 million. You know how much Batman vs Superman opened with? Nowhere near 180
No?
million. 140, 130. But that had message board
Yeah,
fodder
it
going
did,
on the
yeah, it
side
did,
of who would win in a fight, jerking off. But and it also was before the DC brand had been kind of crumbled so much.
bit.
So
Alright.
like Warner Brothers has kind of killed it, and James Gunn has
All
to
right,
try to
maybe
rebuild it.
Maybe I'll go 100. Go a little bit less.
Too late. You already put
No.
180 out there.
No.
You already put it out there. Luckily, we're not betting because otherwise it'd be like you ain't fucking. You already put.
I probably
180
would do
out
more research.
180?
before betting.
180.
Yeah,
180 would be an absolute win for Warner Brothers. They'd be like, "Fuck you, James Gunn.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing.
We're
now.
going back to
We
the
don't need
DC
you
Snyderverse.
Yeah,
here.
we don't need you anymore." Like, 180?
Yeah.
That you realize that matches Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't follow box office
Yeah.
numbers apparently.
clearly.
Oh, well, thinking of making a lot of money. But anyway, if you could guess, put it in the comments. I'll give this out to you for free. I'll mail it to you and everything like that. So, a little giveaway. So, we'll see how that goes.
Cool.
We'll
It's a couple weeks away.
Yeah, a couple weeks. I think Father's Day weekend it opens up. That wraps up movies and TV shows segment for episode 22 of Beer Nights. I'm still fucking drinking non-alcoholic beer for my King and Punishment.
I'm still drinking good beer.
I got one more to go. One more non-alcoholic to go. Video game segment is next.
Belgium.